Hey guys, it's the Faceless Beanie, and in this video I'll quickly summarize the new Railjack and Corpus Proxima dev workshop with a full link in the description down below. Let's get into it. So the first thing is that avionics are changing. They will no longer be bound to your Railjack, but instead bound to you as a player via the plexus. The plexus is a harness for each player boarding a Railjack that allows you to equip any existing avionics as mods. You'll still have the capacity restrictions for integrated, battle and tactical avionics, but you'll also have an additional aura slot. Each player boarding someone's Railjack will have their own unique loadout. Next, direct won't exist anymore. All your existing direct will simply be converted to endo upon update release. Moving on to intrinsics. Once the update releases, you'll need to respec all your intrinsics. This is because intrinsic attributes themselves are changing. You can find the full table of new intrinsic attributes within the dev workshop, but the most notable changes are Necromechs becoming deployable for all Railjack missions at rank 5 tactical, a Necromech gun damage buff at rank 5 gunnery, Necromech health and shield buffs at rank 9 for engineering, and Railjack blink, similar to an Arcwing's blink, at rank 10 piloting. Command Intrinsics are arriving as well. You'll be able to recruit additional Railjack crew members from Ticker in Fortuna. These crew members will all have unique stats, and their prices will depend on your alignment with certain syndicates. You can upgrade their stats later on as well. Keep in mind, these crew members will only assist you if you have less than 3 other players in your squad. The new Railjack update will bring several new Railjack weapons as well as a new Railjack component, hull materials, which will improve the health and armor values of your Railjack. Wreckage costs for all Railjack armaments and components will also be significantly reduced. Next, for players who have already made significant progress with Railjack, you'll be eligible for some form of compensation via one of these bundles, with the highest tier bundle rewarding Railjack veterans with a legendary core and Umbra Forma in addition to everything in the other 2 bundles. Moving on to gameplay, your Railjack interior will look a little smaller, with the most notable change being that your cargo bay will be easier to access. Stamina will no longer be a thing for Railjack. You'll be able to zoom around freely without having to worry about stamina management. Revelite and Dome charges will now be player based, so you'll be able to use and replenish them on your own regardless of the usage of other members in your squad. Flux energy is being removed from the game. Battle and tactical abilities like Tether and Breach Forge will now consume Warframe energy instead. This means that reactors will now provide power strength, range or duration buffs to your Railjack battle avionics or mods, since flux energy and avionics capacity won't be a thing anymore. Railjack malfunctions or hazards will also be changing. Electrical hazards disrupt your minimap and disable the tactical menu, ice hazards will freeze your weapons, fire hazards will cause your weapons to overheat quicker, and hull breaches will continue to damage players on the Railjack until sealed. Hull ruptures have been removed from the game. Next, damage types are being unified, so no more Ionic or Incendiary. Instead, they are all being aligned with damage types we are already familiar with. Finally, Railjack nodes will change to incorporate more variety in missions instead of the repetitive skirmish mode. As part of this change, some traditional Warframe game modes like Exterminate and Defense will now be part of Railjack missions, in addition to brand new game modes. This will also include the return of Orphix Venom as a repeatable game mode for Arcanes. New Corpus Proximas will open up with Corpus faction nodes also being added to the Veil Proxima. However, Gyan points will be removed from the game. That's about it. Be sure to check out the entire dev workshop linked in the description down below. And as always, I hope this helped you out. This is the Faceless Beanie signing out.